Guys know me, I'm a former football player, and I love to react to a lot of videos from the positive side of the game. Well, unfortunately, football is not always sunshine and rainbows, and sometimes we may have to react to a lot of videos that's on the negative side as well. On Monday Night Football, unexpectedly, Damar Hamlin met up with Tee Higgins on a regular, normalized tackle, and he went into cardiac arrest. Scared the entire football community. As myself, as a former football athlete, this is one of the worst things you want to see.
Bills player Damar Hamlin in critical condition at a Cincinnati hospital after collapsing on the field. The stadium fell silent as he fell to the ground moments after making a tackle during Monday Night Football. Now the team says he suffered a cardiac arrest. Our Alex Perez starts us off from Cincinnati.
This is the last thing you want to see.
Buffalo Bills player Damar Hamlin in critical condition after a frightening on-field collapse during Monday Night Football.
To midfield and lowers the shoulder.
The 24-year-old safety collapsing in the 9th minute of the game after tackling Bengals receiver Tee Higgins on what appeared to be a routine play. Hamlin at first getting back on his feet, but 3 seconds later, he fell backwards onto the field.
You know, as a former football player, you know, we get into a huddle and we tell our brothers and we look our brothers in the eye and we say, we're willing to die for this. I'm willing to die for you. You know, and sometimes, man, we don't realize that that's real. You know, you really, it's life or death sometimes on that football field. Of course, the NFL is trying to do their best to keep the game safe. But unless it's 7-on-7, man, the game would never be safe as they trying to make it. You know, because these guys are some of the biggest, strongest, fastest players that can ever play the game. And you can't really protect everything because these guys running 100% at each other after each play. It was a very scary situation. My thoughts go out to Damar Hamlin. I actually thought, man, it was the worst of the worst, you know, when I was watching this for 10 minutes, seeing this guy fight for his life, looking at Diggs crying and Allen. And, you know, it just show you how God worked, man, because he's still battling. He's still in the fight.
Players from both teams kind of formed this human wall, this shield around what was going on, around what the medical personnel were doing. Players knew that we should not be seeing. They were trying to respect the privacy of their fallen teammate.
Really, really love that when I saw them guys forming that shield, whether they was Cincinnati Bengals or the Buffalo Bills, they all was together. I also love what I was seeing on social media. I'm seeing Falcons fans and Panthers fans. No matter what fan you are, you wanted to see this man get up.
Applause heard as Hamlin loaded into this ambulance and transported to UC Medical Center 30 minutes after the hit. ABC News learning Hamlin has been put to sleep to put a breathing tube down his throat.
I've never seen anything like it.
His teammates reacting. Bills quarterback Josh Allen tweeting, "Please pray for our brother," and his team sharing a montage of support. Among the stunned onlookers in the stands, Hamlin's own mother.
Hamlin's family came down from the stands to be with him in the ambulance.
Can you imagine? This is someone's son. This is someone's daddy. This is someone's grandson. You know, the family is what I was thinking about the most, man. Coming to the game and seeing your son just fight for his life, man, was a very, very thoughtful event for myself.
Hamlin was a 6th-round draft pick for the Bills in 2021, becoming a starting safety for the team just this season. Before playing professional football, Hamlin started a foundation for the children who had been hardest hit by the pandemic, raising money through GoFundMe to support his community toy drive.
And Diane, that toy drive fundraiser had a goal of reaching $2,500, but it went viral overnight and has now raised more than $3 million. There have been fans stopping by here outside the medical center to offer prayers and well wishes.
Final thoughts about the video. As you guys saw, he donated so much to the children. A lot of times you have athletes, they spend a lot of money on unnecessary things, thousands of cars when you can only drive one. You know, this man was giving back to the children. God knows his heart, man. This man will be okay. I really believe that when you put out positive energy, you will get it back. I always tell you guys that in my video. I'm a firm believer of that. Will he play again, man? Right now, honestly, that's a tough call. And I say that because I'm talking from a former athlete. You know, I'm a former football player, and our thoughts are a lot different than a normal average person. Of course, someone that never played the game would say, of course he's not going to play no more. His life more important, and you're absolutely right. But at the same time, man, when you grow up playing this game, it's hard to move away from it. But if I were him, I probably would continue playing. And I know a lot of you may be saying to yourself, this guy is crazy, but it's just hard to explain, guys, man. When you live your life playing a game that you really love and you grew up playing it, it's hard to walk away from it. And so, but I wish him the best, man, regardless of whatever decision that he makes. I support him, and I hope that he can make a full, speedy recovery and be able to make a decision of whether he want to play or he don't want to play. Anyway, prayers for Damar Hamlin. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and comment.